Welcome, I'll be reacting to Stingray, Season 1, Episode 30. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Support the original, and no spoilers in the comments. Oh, that is such a neat trapdoor. I love the lighting right now too, all those beams of light into the water. Look at their gills!
Stand by to fire. And make sure you miss.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't go through with it.
Yes, it's crazy. Crazy enough to succeed.
We are infallible.
Yes, the new metal that our ship is constructed of is virtually indestructible.
So the Captain Scarlet of submarines? Ooh. This is really bad, but to be fair, they did just attack someone who only shot across their bow.
The complete and utter destruction of Marineville.
Very original. They never attack like New York. No. It's always Marineville.
This is Marineville Control. Stand by for battle stations. Battle stations will commence in...
Wait. Okay, so it looks early in the morning. Troy has not shaved yet. They have cornflakes on the table. So unless they're having breakfast for dinner, who's the third place for? Is it Marina or Atlanta? And why does only Troy have toast? Commander Straker's favorite breakfast is toast as well. So is it just leading characters on Jerry Anderson shows like toast? Is that a thing? Has anyone tracked this? This never gets old. Oh, we get to see the cars this time. Look at this jacket! She looks incredibly dapper for someone who is just going to the supermarket. Atlanta. Okay, so he managed to shave and get out of his pajamas. That's impressive.
All missiles to be placed at green.
PW, OR.
But will they work?
Enemy missiles destroyed. Stingray from tower.
Go ahead, tower.
Okay, Troy, over to you.
Two direct hits. Good shooting, Skipper.
Slight problem. It did nothing. We're gonna have to think outside the box on this one. Oh, I like this tracking shot. But can we go back to Marina?
What about the new nose cone for our missiles?
You, Troy, will collect a top scientist and bring him to Marineville.
I spent an hour giving him the entire situation and he hasn't heard a word. He's known to be a bit eccentric, but it looks to me as if we've got a nut on our hands.
Just because he's sleepy? Come on.
I am not asleep, nor am I a nut. My eyes were closed because I was concentrating.
I like this professor. He's sassy. I like how it kind of looks like an airplane.
Marineville, 800 miles to the east of us.
Excellent. I've had a lot of experience in dealing with guys like this, and you have to be firm, straight to the point.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dear.
I know what you mean, but I've got a feeling you've started off on the wrong foot.
Uh-huh.
Professor Burgoyne has been listening to the whole of this conversation.
Are those cigars for the professor?
I think you're more scared of meeting Professor Burgoyne than the enemy craft.
What utter nonsense, Atlanta. Have you ever known me to be scared of anyone? Why, these professors may be clever people in their own sort of way, but they're not men of action. They're men of words.
But, Father...
You see, Atlanta, I'll have him eating out of the palm of my hand.
But, Father, he's here. He's here in the control room.
Here. Professor Burgoyne, And I guess I'm more scared of Professor Burgoyne than that alien craft at present bearing down on Marineville.
Yep. The professor might like Fisher. Fisher has a more calm, helpful sort of personality.
And I understand that you have given instructions that no one in Marineville is to approach this building. Then 6 hours infusion.
At least he has snacks.
Think I stand a chance.
We're expected to just wait around here with an enemy craft bearing down on us.
Let the introvert work. Atlanta's so cute. And look at how he still has his cigars out. Why don't they even have binoculars? They're just like looking. You can't see that far. It's fine, it's probably just a test. That's why he wanted the really far off building, so he could try it. I know they're playing sad music, I feel like the professor is fine and he's just eccentric.
Poor Professor Bourgogne.
I feel like he's gonna be right behind them.
He may have been a nut, but he was a truly great man.
Yeah.
Thank you. The explosion you heard was caused by the chain reaction necessary in producing the metal for the new nose cone.
Okay.
And I am pleased to say that the experiment has been a great success.
Wait, only one missile?
Just carrying out final alignment, Captain.
What if they miss? Ah!
Although our new missile proved too good for your craft,
No more cigars?
it was not good enough to totally destroy it. Now, after serving a jail sentence, you will be free to return to your people.
Right, Mania?
When I first arrived here, I thought you were a nut.
Hmm.
But seeing you in action has changed all that.
You sure saved the day.
Well, you know, Commander, it takes all types to save a world.
The comedy in this episode was absolutely top notch. I loved how the professor kept accidentally walking into rooms or overhearing people being like, oh my goodness, that professor, he's so eccentric. I can't believe we have to work with him, but don't worry, I'll figure it out. I'll get him on our side. And he's just like, I'm right here. We as the audience, of course, know that the Marineville people are really good people. He's just accidentally seeing their worst side. And poor Fisher through the whole thing is just like, what? The idea of an invincible craft is, of course, excellent. I wanted to know more about the motivation of that particular underwater race beyond, let's conquer Marineville. I mean, they had to have had some sort of grander plan. Hopefully they got the professor to make more of whatever that metal was, because they might need it if his people made the original submarine. The plot was stretched a bit thin on this one, as Bilbo would say, like butter scraped over too much bread. But you know what? The bread was fantastic. Great model work. As I said, just brilliant comedy, so I will forgive it. I still really enjoyed this episode.